stay myself, I never change. Yeah. Do whatever, get you paid. Yeah.
Cause, but I still love. Got 100 different in my cell phone. Still 33 for low. I'ma ride to my dog sitting in jail. It's that ladder on the grass, spin it back, roll. I'm on Keller, I'm on Gresham, I'm on.
What's good, Relocation Football League fans? And oh man, I forgot to cut these announcers off, but we are just down to the final few games left of Season 3 of the RFL, and man, this is going to be a big one. An AFC International Division matchup here in the AFC East between the Bulldogs and the Mexico City Conquistadors. This is going to be a great one. What's good, Ladarius? What's good, Piku? What's good, Justin? And what's good, Nicholas Roy and Raekwon? Appreciate you guys coming through the live stream here. Gotta hurry up, cut these guys off though, because they get annoying. I got some different headphones on, and these are a lot louder, so I really can't even almost hear myself as I'm talking. The announcers talking, definitely making it worse. But let me go ahead and cut these guys off, and I was getting into more depth about these players. And let me go ahead and do that real fast. Yeah, those guys was way too loud. But, yeah, now that I got that done, I could talk about both these teams. Before I talk about both teams, and go ahead and see what people put. Hey, what's up? Okay, pretty much what's up. Hosting the RFL community news. Yeah, the Bulldog. Yeah, talking about both teams here coming in this final game of the season. We got the 8-7 London Bulldogs here traveling to Mexico City this time in their second matchup in this final week to end out their season. We already know the Bulldogs are going to not go out on a losing season since they got 8 wins, but they're looking to go out on a winning season if they can knock off the Conquistadors for a second time this season. And not only will they be knocking out the Conquistadors with a win to go over a winning season, if they do that, they will also be knocking Mexico City out of the playoffs. So the Conquistadors really have to win this game. If they don't win this game, it is guaranteed that the two teams that will fill the final 2 spots will be the Riverhogs and the Armadillo. So this is going to be a huge game for the Conquistadors. Bulldogs don't have anything to lose, so they're going to be giving it their all, of course, for sure. And, of course, Conquistadors coming off a big loss, and you saw the Celtic Tigers won, so they're in. This is a big game. So without further ado, I already talked about both teams pretty much. Let's get straight to the action here for this final game of the week for both these teams. Who you guys got winning? Leave a comment in the comment section. What's good, Hanson Gamer? What's good, Jack? No, this is not Madden 19. This is Madden 18. Here goes the kickoff, and this one in the back of the end zone for a touchback. And so the offense going to come out onto the field, leading them out, starting quarterback number 15, Aaron Pritchett. He's had himself a fantastic season. He's less than 100 yards short of passing for over 4,000 yards this season, over 20 passing touchdowns. And this is the game that is really going to define his career if he can come up with a big win here to put his team into the playoffs for the second consecutive year. What's good, Coach Armstrong? Appreciate you coming to the live stream. I formation, going to run the football to the right side, and he will be stood up and dropped down at the 24-yard line. A loss of a yard on the play. That was great defense there by Mouty, as he was able to come up with a nice open field tackle there on one of the league's toughest to bring down running backs, Denard Locker. There's another look at this one. And it looks like they did a good job sealing the outside, just didn't have enough blockers to be able to get the linebacker Mouty. He did a great job getting out there and making a solid tackle. So great start there by the Bulldogs there with a nice first down stop behind the line of scrimmage. It's now 2nd and 11. Aaron Pritch is going to be under center. Got a bunch formation at the top of your screen to the right, but they'll run the football a second time. And this will be good for about 3 to 4 yards as they go right back to Denard Locker. Here's a look at this Conquistadors offense. They are very explosive with their outside receivers. Rookie wide receiver Piku McCullough, first overall draft pick for the, no, not overall, but for the Conquistadors was their first pick, and definitely proved to be a great one. And let's not also forget about Buck Albridge, who came up with a big game last week to get the victory over the Sentinels. And here goes a third down. He'll throw while on the move, and that time the rookie Albridge, excuse me, not Albridge, the rookie McCullough just could not hang on to that one. That would have been a big first down for Mexico City. Instead, incompletion brings up fourth down. Bulldogs starting it out right for 3 and out. What's good, Coach Dar? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. You too, Jaguars fan. And so they will punt this one away. And he'll call for a fair catch. So they'll have first down and 10 for the offense at the 25-yard line. And so coming out onto the field for the first time today, the Bulldogs offense being led by Timmy Murd, who's had himself a fantastic season. A lot of interceptions, though, with 16, but 32 passing touchdowns, over 4,000 passing yards. I mean, even though it's been a rough season, he's definitely made up for his sophomore slump that he had a season ago, proving that he's still worthy of being the starting quarterback here in London. First and 10, here goes a pass over the middle, and there goes Saul Leckie. Able to pick up 9 on his first reception, and that brings up 2nd and 1. Seems like the Bulldogs are already on pace to try to hurry up and get the first down of the night. Shotgun here as they'll hand this one off, and he's going to be tripped up, spin around, and drop down at the 39-yard line. That's Griffin Trope. Last week, that's a pretty good average, 13 carries for 56 yards, no touchdowns, and so I mean, he really didn't get off in terms of yards, but he had himself a pretty productive game on the ground every time he touched it. And so, nice run, 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line, and here goes Timmy Murd under center. He'll drop back looking to pass here. Quick throw to the out. Nice stiff arm as he's able to extend that play for first down. 2 for 2 is Timmy Murd, so he's off to a great start. That's 2 first downs for London. Mexico City defense struggled at times this season, but still a top defense we consider in the league. And so, I mean, right now the Bulldogs have got their momentum going. They got to make sure they continue with this. But here's a closer look at the Bulldogs offense. Got 2 great outside receivers, and that's Stanley Whitehead and Carrington Crowell, not to mention good running back in the backfield. And so these guys are a pretty talented group on the offensive side of the ball. Don't really feel they need too many key weapons to be added for next season in the draft. Probably looking more towards the defensive side, but we'll see how things go along. But there goes an unnecessary juke move there by Griffin Trope. Probably should have kept it going. Instead gets knocked down, and that's going to bring up 3rd down. And here's a look at the Conquistadors defense. As I talked about, always a top defense in the league. Great linebackers, that's what they've always been. A.J. Pestock, Lincoln Matthews, 2 guys coming out of Florida State, both the same school, and here they are, key defensive playmakers on the defensive side of the ball for the Conquistadors, and they're looking to make some plays here to try to get their team into the playoffs for the second consecutive year. And that time, just an off-target pass by Timmy Murd. Not sure if he had the receiver that he was intending to throw the football to open, but that looked like to be a missed opportunity to give the receiver a chance. And so that brings up 4th down, and Mexico City defense, they get the stop. And of course, the Conquistadors going to be looking to bring the pressure here to try to get a block. And they'll be able to get this one away. This one going out of bounds towards the left, inside the 20. So a good punt there. And we'll get our second look at this Mexico City offense, who could not scrounge up a single first down their first time out onto the field. But here's a look at the playoff picture, why I say this game's so important. You saw the Huskies lose, so they're no longer a contender for those last spots. Celtic Tigers got the win, so they're going to be there. And as for the River Hogs, you can see they were on top of the Celtic Tigers, but the Armadillos, who have that division spot, those two are going to be going at it, and whoever loses that game, if the Conquistadors can win here, they are in the playoffs for sure. So at the end of the day, one of those teams got to lose, so a win here guarantees a playoff spot. Here's a look at the Bulldogs defense. Did a great job coming out here onto the field for the first time as they were able to get a 3 and out. Looking to do the same here on this drive. They had themselves some great key playmakers all over the defensive side of the ball. Really can't pinpoint their best playmakers, though, at all. But a big anchor on that defensive line, number 98 in his second year out of UNLV. It's defensive tackle, Jack Brodine. But here goes a handoff, and speaking of Brodine, there he is on the tackle, able to bring him down at the 19. It's a good play right there by the big defensive tackle. Like I said, he's a big guy. Definitely helps out on that defensive front, but he's a nimble defensive lineman for sure. And you can see just how he was able to maneuver himself around to make that tackle. And let's see what they can do here on third down. What will they call? I formation. They run the football, and it is stopped by the defense. Great defense by London as they get another 3 and out. 2 back-to-back as the offense, well, the special teams, going to have to trot back out onto the field to punt this one away. So he'll look to boot this one as far as he can downfield to help his defense out with field position. And here goes a punt fielded at about the 36-yard line. And that's going to be Carrington Crowell, dropped down at the 47. So great field position here for the London Bulldogs. Let's see what Timmy Merritt and the offense can do with it. They had a pretty good start on their last drive, which was their opening drive. But they came to a surprising halt pretty fast. And let's see if they can change that here on their second go-around. Playoffs just a week away. Cannot wait for that. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line. And here they go, running the football. Nice spin to set up the block, and he's able to get this one to the 47. 6-yard gain on the play. Sets up 2nd and 14. Excuse me, 2nd and 4. And so good run there to start out a drive. And they'll have a 2nd and 4. They'll run the football once again, this time not the same amount of luck. A.J. Pestot coming in to make that tackle. Just a 1-yard gain on the play. And that's going to set up now 3rd and 3. Big 3rd down here for the Conquistadors defense. They'll drop back looking to pass. Timmy Merritt looking, and once again on 3rd down, off the mark. That time wide open receivers, tight end, dead across the middle of the field. You cannot miss that pass. Missed opportunity there, and once again they're going to have to get off the field and punt this one away. This was a good try here. Well, not a good try, a good play. You had the tight end wide open in between the 2 linebackers, almost threw an interception straight to Lincoln Matthews, and luckily that didn't go the other way with a pick for a turnover. But they'll still have to give the way as the offense, the special teams, is here to punt. This one going out of bounds towards the left and goes out at the 22. This is the 3rd time that the Conquistadors offense is going to trot back out onto the field. They were not able to still get a 1st down on their 2nd drive. Here on their 3rd, let's see if they can do much better as far as progressing the ball down the field, as they'll line up with a shotgun, Aaron Pritchett. Play action. Here goes Pritchett looking over the middle. Wide open is Buck Aldrich, and he gets this one all the way to the 44. Nice big play right there, and that's a great way to get a 1st down. 23 yards down the middle of the field. Great protection by the offensive line, but he was wide open. There's absolutely nobody in the middle of that field right there. Couldn't miss that pass. And that's going to be a nice 1st down for Mexico City. The big 1st down throw for 23 yards sets up 1st and 10 at the 44. Shotgun once again for Aaron Pritchett as he'll hand this one off. Looks like he'll give it to Locker, who does what he does best, and he just ran straight over Ronell Crosby, and that's one of the league's hardest hitting safeties as well. That just goes to show you how dominant he is when he's got the ball in his hand. 26 carries for 106 yards and a touchdown last week. And so Denard Locker, definitely a running back you do not want to see in the open field one-on-one. What's good, Derek Gonzalez? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Shotgun here, pump fake, quick throw, and it's on the money. What a throw. It's going to be a touchdown for the rookie, Jamonte Baines. And that puts him over 4,000 yards passing on the season. And that's going to be a Mexico City touchdown, something that they are looking to continue to come up with a big win here to put them in the playoffs. Jamonte Baines had himself a couple big plays this season that he could have had. He's sometimes wishy-washy with the plays he's able to make, but rookie submitted draft player right there, getting a nice ball thrown. Defensive back wasn't ready. That could not have been thrown any better by the quarterback, and that's going to result in a great touchdown to put Mexico City up first. That was just a picture-perfect throw there by Aaron Pritchett. He saw it was man-to-man coverage, and as the defensive back had his eyes focused on the receiver and started to bail and put his back towards, flip his hips away from the receiver, that's when he was able to unleash the football and put that one on the money line drive, which caught the defensive back slipping. And there goes a touchdown. 3 plays, 79 yards. Here goes the kickoff as Mexico City was able to get on the board, and now we'll see what the Bulldogs will do. They've had themselves some good offensive drives, but still no points on the board. We'll see what they'll do this time after the 18-yard return by Crowell to set them up with 1st and 10 at the 33. And there's nothing like knowing you got one game left in the season, and that one game will determine if you go into the playoffs or not. You don't really want to be in that seat, especially at the last game of the season, but it definitely brings a lot of excitement and energy to your team. And the Conquistadors looking to come up big here. Here goes a throw by Merritt, which almost got intercepted by A.J. Pestock. Came out weird due to the contact by his own players who were blocking for him. Almost got sacked. So 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line, and to make matters worse after the incompletion that should have been picked off, it's going to be a false start also by the offense, backing them up 5 yards. Jake Moffitt there, the rookie offensive lineman, rookie submitted draft player right there. The false start backing him up to set up a 2nd and 15 at the 28. And here goes Timmy Murd, a handoff. Griffin Trope with a nasty juke move, and he just dives his way forward all the way past the 35 to the 37 for a nice run. That's able to break off for 8 yards. They need 7 more, though, for a 1st down. Been a pretty balanced offense here. 5 offensive plays, 5 defensive plays. And what are they going to call here? Was the defense offsides first, or was it the offense? And it's the defense, neutral zone infraction. And that seemed to have been Lincoln Matthews, yep. And so that makes things a lot more manageable. So a good run, good penalty for the London Bulldogs. And that's going to set up a much more manageable 1st down opportunity for the Bulldogs here, only needing 2 yards. Third and 2, they'll look to throw, and that time he's on target. He had to dive and get it, but able to put it at least in his vicinity to be able to catch the football, and that's going to be a 1st down for the Bulldogs. A lot of guys really don't know about Carrington Crowell, but he is a great outside receiver for the London Bulldogs. He's had a lot of big plays, a lot of big catches, and that's definitely somebody to watch out for next season. I believe this is his 1st year, though, in the RFL as a free agent receiver, which they picked up. 1st and 10, though, they run the football. Spin move, able to prove effective to get some extra yards as he gets this one inside the 45 for a gain of 6. So a nice run. Bulldogs continuing to move down the field. The Conquistadors defense been doing a pretty good job giving up some yardage, but for the most part, done a great job on plays. This time, unable to get to him before he's able to break it off for a big 1st down on a running back screen. And it's 1st and 10 at the 32. 13 yards there for the running back, Griffin Trope. Screen set up perfectly there, and offensive lineman didn't get the block, but he stood in the way and was able to spring his running back there for a nice 1st down. Whiteside, though, should have probably made some type of tackle attempt to try to bring him down. And because he let him slide by, that's going to be a nice 1st down for London. First down and 10 here for the London Bulldogs. They got a bunch formation at the right side, but they'll run the football. And look at this. Great running there by Devin Burley. His first carry as a backup running back, and that's 11 yards. Devin Burley is an awesome backup running back here for the London Bulldogs. Possesses a lot of speed. He's got power as well. Right there, breaks off a nice run for a first down. London Bulldogs would like nothing more than to be able to come up with a final win of the season over their division rivals and knock them out of the playoffs. And so this game is pretty much personal for both teams. So here we go, first and 10. And that throw unable to get anything. Just goes out of bounds at the 20. And that's going to be no gain on the play as Wilson comes up with the catch. So a pass for 0 yards pretty much is equivalent to an incompletion. Sets up second and 10. Here goes Timmy Merritt with a throw on the sideline, and that's going to be completed as the ref waves his hand for a completion for 5 yards. That's going to be Myrick, the rookie. Third down and 5 now here for London. Timmy Merritt looking a little bit shaky here on a couple throws, but that time on the money. And we've seen some glimpses of sometimes when he's just off. And you don't want Timmy Merritt to be off. Usually does not result in a win for the London Bulldogs. But still got a long time to play here. And it looks like they may be able to convert. We'll see. 3rd and 5. Timmy Merritt down for a sack. That's going to be Antonio Griggs. And that'll set up 4th and 13. As they'll have to settle for the field goal. Great job there. The defense, I believe they just done an excellent job of covering everything downfield. And looking downfield, probably should have hit one of those receivers across the middle of the field, deeper down the field. I don't think he had pressure in his face quite yet. And Antonio Griggs is fighting his way all the way back to get that sack. But that's going to do it for the first quarter as we have ourselves a great competitive game, in my opinion. The Bulldogs may not have no points on the board. They're doing a good job, though, and competing against this Conquistadors defense and moving the football. Can they get some points on the board here, though? As it is 4th down, they'll see if they can get the 3 points. And so we're back here in Mexico City. The Conquistadors having the lead 7-0. But the London Bulldogs looking to cut that lead here with a field goal. This one should be from about 41 yards out. Here goes the kick, and it is good. So the London Bulldogs able to get some points on the board. 3 points. Cut the deficit down to 4. Score now 7-3. There's a good drive there by the Bulldogs. Once again, they've been having some pretty good drives, looking like they're going to go down the field, down the stretch for some points. But once again, coming up short, going to have to settle for a field goal, their first time being in scoring range. And here goes the Conquistadors. This one fielded all the way at the 14. And Carter goes down at the 35. And so here goes Aaron Pritchett trotting back out onto the field. His team's still up by 4 points here, 7-3. And he's looking to put his team back into the end zone for a touchdown here. See if he can get that done. Shotgun here for Aaron Pritchett as he'll hand this one off to Nardalocker, lowering the shoulder. But he's met there by a couple of Bulldog defenders and goes down after a gain of just 2 yards. Ronell Crosby that time coming down, holding him up. And that's going to bring up a 2nd and 8. Shotgun here for Aaron Pritchett. There goes Pritchett looking to throw. He's getting pressured out of the pocket, and he'll let one fly right over the head of the defense. And Denard Locker, one guy to make miss, he goes out of bounds. Great play there for Mexico City. Aaron Pritchett with the heads-up play. It's either cover me or the receiver down the field, which any defender should choose the receiver down the field and just let their quarterback scramble for what they got. That time didn't happen. Big play for Mexico City. Once again, able to get the ball out of his hands. Mean stiff arm on Crosby. Pretty much throws him almost out of bounds. Goes down after a 3-yard gain. Nice play right there. And the Mexico City Conquistadors doing a pretty good job once again. Looking hot right now. Pritchett, quick throw. And it's going to be caught there. First reception of the night here for Piku McCullough. 5 of 6, 122 passing yards for Aaron Pritchett. Definitely will be interesting to see how well the Conquistadors may fare in the playoffs if they make it. Big game, though. They've got to get this task done, get revenge on the Bulldogs, and extend to the playoffs here. Looking good, though. 3rd and 1. They'll run the football, and he will be stopped short. Good job there by the defense. For a second there, looked like he had the hole. Looked like he had the block to be able to run through, but that quickly closed up, and down he went. What's good, Coach Kosera? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Here goes the field goal attempt for the Conquistadors, and it is good. So they'll go back up a touchdown. As the score now is 10-3. Good drive there once again by Mexico City. Just couldn't end up in 6 for them. And they'll take the 3. Here goes the kickoff. Deep in the end zone, and a knee will be taken as the offense will come out at the 25-yard line. So here's a look at Griffin Trope so far today. Averaging 4 yards at least per carry. 7 carries for 29 yards. And I think he's going to be a key asset to getting this offense going. But right now, I feel like the Bulldogs need to try to get the ball into their playmakers' hands on the outside to Whitehead or Crowell. 5 wide empty set here as they'll obviously look to pass. Throws a dart as he's able to get that one out to the 28-yard line for a gain of 3 to his tight end Wilson. Crazy thinking about it, but man, this has been a long season, and after this game, just 2 more games remaining of the regular season, and we'll get our first glimpse of the RFL on Madden 19, and that should start up on Saturday. And I'll definitely inform you guys on what's going on. Things could get changed, and as for guys helping me out with the rosters, the reason why you guys have not been able to get the emails, like I said, the school internet has been terrible. Right now I'm home, but I've had a lot of homework and things that I've had to do from college. Got to get that done, and so all that comes first. And so I'm pretty sure that I will be able to send out emails of the rosters to everybody who is going to help by tomorrow. If anything, Monday. But that should definitely be to you guys as soon as I can get it to you. But incompletion there. Timmy Merritt missing some throws here off the mark, and that brings up 3rd and 9. Probably wouldn't have got them a first down, but you just want to see your quarterback at least give the receivers a chance to try to make a play. Could have made a defender miss and possibly got it. Instead, no chance at all. They'll have to punt it away. Good defense by the Conquistadors. This one high into the air. And it will bounce down at the 47-yard line. That gives the Conquistadors excellent field position. So Aaron Pritchett only missing 1 pass here today. 5 of 6, 122 yards still, touchdown. His team, 2 drives, total of 10 points. Nice hard count. Looks like it caught the defense offside for a neutral zone infraction, and that's exactly what happens as the Conquistadors will move forward now 5 yards. That's Roland Kaiser, the defensive end, and that brings up now 1st and 5. What's good, Chase Ray? Appreciate you coming to the live stream. First and 10 at the 42-yard line. Aaron Pritchett with a pump fake, setting up wide receiver screen. Great job by Carlos Gitt, the defensive back there, reading that one. Got off the block and was able to make the tackle there behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 2, so it's 2nd and 7. They'll go with the run play here. Great blocking. Denard Locker picks up the first down as he gets this one inside the 35-yard line to move the chains. And that's key here tonight for the London Bulldogs. They have to make sure that they shut down the running game with Denard Locker. That's really the key piece to this offense. Play action. He's getting pressured and down. He will go for a sack. That's Ronell Crosby, the safety, to set up a 2nd and 17. It was a great job there by Crosby. They like to send him in on blitzes at times. It's a fast safety there who can very physical, and there he is getting down to the quarterback, and there he goes again. Well, not him, but the defense in general. 2 back-to-back plays resulting in back-to-back sacks, and now it's a 3rd and 24, knocking them well out of field goal range. And here goes Aaron Pritchett, play action, and he trips. Gets back up though, throws the football, and it's a first down. Unbelievable as he connects with his tight end, Howe, and there's a flag, obvious face mask penalty, and that'll also put them halfway the distance to the end zone. How did Aaron Pritchett make that play? Most of the times you see the quarterback fall on some crazy Madden 18 mess, but he ends up getting up. Great job on the offensive line, and then he throws a dot to his tight end for a first down. That was an unbelievable play by Mexico City. Got to really give the credit there to Aaron Pritchett and the team in general. That was just a big-time play. First and goal, though, at the 8, I formation. And they'll run the football. Denard Locker going to be stood up and dropped down at the 5-yard line. I think that was a terrible spot, though, for the football. He obviously looked like he got to the 4. But, I mean, I guess they put it halfway. And so it's 2nd and goal at the 5. They'll run the football. Locker breaking some tackles, goes down, and he's in the end zone for a touchdown. They say the ball crossed the goal line, and Conquistadors are now going to be up by 14 if they get the extra point through. Here's another look at this play. I hope they show a pylon camera angle. Locker was just breaking through tackles, and that time they didn't show it. Here goes a booth review, so we'll see. And once again, you can't really see from that angle. Can't see from that angle really either. The knee looked like it was probably down, though, before he crossed that marker. So I think this may be getting called back. And it hit Will. So he did not cross the goal line. And they will have one more shot at trying to get in the end zone before having to probably kick the field goal. And here goes Locker making his way in easy for the touchdown. And so Mexico City still able to get on the board. I don't know where Denard Locker is going right now, but that is a touchdown. An extra point waiting to put them up by 14. Good job by the offensive linemen. They're just doing an excellent job in run blocking. And that's definitely what they need as far as momentum to try to help themselves win this game. This offensive line continues to execute as they've been doing. They should be able to come out on top of this one. The extra point is good, and we got ourselves a brand new score, 17-3. This one's going to be fielded right in the middle of the end zone as he'll take a knee. Will not elect to return it. And the offense is going to get started. And so the London Bulldogs last time were able to put up a big amount of points on the upset win over the Conquistadors. This time looks to be the other way around, down by 14 here in the first half. Are the London Bulldogs. Timmy Merritt got to try to pull his team up out of here. He's in the shotgun looking to pass, throws, and a great pass. Great catch. Nice first down. That's going to be Carrington Crowell to move the chains as he gets this one out to the 36. Simple slant concept there. Looks like it was man-to-man coverage. And Crowell able to get the separation he needed there from Russell. He was a little bit held up also from the other defender who was in the slot. And so, good play there. Nice connection. 1st and 10 at the 36 shotgun here. Once again for Aaron Pritchett as he'll look to throw. Good protection. Gets this one out to Saul Leckie, who was brought down by Matthews at the 42 after a gain of 6. Forgot to look back at and respond to Chase Ray's comment. Says he's got Mexico City winning this one 17-9, but I mean, Mexico City already with 17 points. May be able to put up some more. But let's see if the Bulldogs can crawl their way back right there on that play. The defense stands strong, knocking them down at the 41-yard line. It's a loss of a yard, and that brings up 3rd and 5. Another look at this play. Just a handoff trying to get to the middle of the defense. And Matthews in on a tackle there once again behind the line of scrimmage. So 3rd and 5 at the 41. Shotgun for Timmy Merritt. And safety deep here for the Conquistadors. Merritt with good protection, lets one fly, gets it out to Leckie, but a great tackle made there to keep him short by 2 yards. It's 4th down as they'll have to put it away. Great defense there as Golden was able to come up with that tackle. And we'll get a look at the return man as this ball just skyrockets into the air. And that's Piku McCullough, fair catching it at the 35. So here goes the offense back out onto the field. Denard Locker, look at this. 1,400 rushing yards, 13 touchdowns. He's an absolute beast on the ground this season. Definitely his best year so far in the RFL. And one thing I have to say for sure is so far the London defense has done a great job of containing them, but I mean, the Conquistadors still finding ways to make big plays through the air. Here goes Aaron Pritchett looking to throw one. Throws while on the move. That one could have been a dangerous play. Instead, it falls incomplete as he tried to squeeze that one out to the receiver, Piku McCullough. Second and 10 as they'll try to run the football here, and the defense stands strong, knocking them down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Bulldogs defense has been pretty solid against the run. It's 3rd down here for Mexico City. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers, but before they can get the playoff, 2-minute warning hits. And we'll see what Mexico City can do with a big 3rd and 10. Excuse me if you could hear my brother or something outside. Sometimes the volume is loud. Well, they're loud outside my door. I really can't do nothing about it. But 3rd down and 10 at the 35-yard line. 2 minutes left to go in this ball game. They'll drop back looking to pass. Aaron Pritchett lets one fly. Big boy catch made there by Aaron Pritchett. That was great coverage by Carlos Gent, their best cover corner. And you couldn't have had played better defense than that to try to force the incompletion, but great grab by Buck Aldridge. First and 10. Here goes Aaron Pritchett moving around, throws, and this one a little bit too much juice as it sails high, incomplete, out of bounds. Shotgun. Here goes a pump fake. Aaron Pritchett with a nice throw over the middle. And guess who it is again? It's Buck Aldridge with the first down. Gets this one to the 40 across midfield. And Mexico City looking to try to get some points before the end of this half. Definitely, man, I'm really liking the teams that are in the playoffs so far. I believe the NFC has all the teams completely in there by now. I don't think anything matters at this point for any other team that wasn't already in the playoffs. But, I mean, the playoffs are looking really good. Here goes a forced fumble, though, and the Bulldogs recover. Big-time defensive play, and that's going to be Duncan Bain with the fumble recovery. Got to hang on to the football there. Aaron Pritchett, we saw many games with him being able to show off his scrambling ability. And that time tried to do a little bit too much. He ran pretty much almost straight into the defender. Tried to split the little gap that he had there to work with. And he was able to hit the ball right in the right spot to force the fumble, which resulted in a turnover. Big time play there by the defense. But speaking about the playoffs again, NFC, check these teams out. Now, it's really going to be a great playoffs. You got the Gunners, the Toronto Thunderbirds, the Snowhawks, the Marshalls, the Explorers, and the Tigers. So those are some big games right there. It's still a little bit of an if on the Explorers and Marshalls. Big hit right there by McMillan. But on the Explorers and Marshalls, one of those teams are for sure going to be in the playoffs. But I'm not quite sure from the losses and other games that happened already. I don't think anybody else will be able to take either one of them off the playoffs regardless. So I think both of those guys are in. But that's a great playoffs right there with those teams. Can't wait to see who comes out on top. It really could go either way for any team. As of the AFC, though, I mean, so far all we have are the the Sentinels, the Celtic Tigers, the Black Knights, the Bulls. And here goes the Conquistadors trying to find their way in with a victory here. So far, looking good, though. And so they burn their second timeout. And they'll drop back looking to pass. Here goes Timmy Merritt. Pressure coming. Down. He's going to go for a sack. No timeout is going to be called. A.J. Pestock delivering the final blow there. A lot of momentum here for Mexico City. They know what's at stake. Here goes Timmy Merritt. A shot down the field. And it's on the money, but cannot get both feet in bounds. Incomplete. 3rd and 16. That was a beautiful throw there by Timmy Merritt, but still a tough pass to make, a tough completion to make as he tried his best to try to squeeze that one in on the sideline. And he just could not keep those feet in. So big 3rd down here. Bulldogs just going to run the football. Timeout going to be called by Mexico City. Big hit there by big defensive tackle Tyrell Dillard. And we'll see what the final seconds here of this first half is going to look like. 32 seconds. And then we got just tomorrow's game. And that's going to be it for the regular season of Season 3 before we get things on and popping for Madden 19 in the playoffs. Here goes the punt. He's been punting a lot of skyrockets here. And he didn't call for a fair catch. Goes down at the 36. And so 1st and 10 for the offense with 25 seconds at the 36-yard line. I think the Conquistadors already got themselves a pretty sizable lead. I would probably try to just run the football and just head into the locker room. Already up by 2 possessions and with all the momentum. A look to pass, though. There goes Aaron Pritchett letting one fly. Big catch. Timeout going to be called by the offense. So they're looking to continue to squeeze what they can out of this defense and trying to stretch down the field to get some more points on the board before the end of this first half. And I guess why not? I did say should have ran the clock out and went up by whatever there, but big time play across the middle on the dig route he's able to complete. So 1st and 10 at the 49 across midfield. Aaron Pritchett, good protection, stepping up, throws a wild pass across to the right side of his body, and that one goes incomplete. Second down and 10. Here goes Aaron Pritchett. Gets hit, fumbles, and it's recovered by the defense. and they're going to take it to the house for a touchdown. What a play. And just as I said, they should have just taken it into the half while they were up. Forced fumble for the second time on Aaron Pritchett, and the Bulldogs makes this a game again with momentum, heading into the locker room at halftime. That was a big-time play being made by the defense again. And look at this hit by defensive tackle Jack Brodine. Big hit there on Pritchett. And Friedman with the scoop and score. That's 2 turnovers for this London defense. And there goes the extra point. This game is not over by any means. Down by just 1 possession are the London Bulldogs. Score now 17-10. Big time scoop and score there by Eric Friedman. And here goes the kick as they'll field this one from the 12. And McCullough goes down at the 30. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. And find the Conquistadors. I would probably learn from my lesson and just take it into the half now. But they're not going to do that. Still being aggressive here. It looks like they're going to try a Hail Mary play. And that's exactly what they'll try to do. He'll throw this one and incomplete. As that'll bring up the end of the first half. And so that's going to do it here in Mexico City. The Conquistadors right now on top, but the London Bulldogs with a big defensive play to be able to get themselves back into this game. 17-10 is the score here heading into the locker room at halftime. Here's a look at the halftime stats. As you can see, the London really struggling to throw the football and run it. Both teams exactly 37 rushing yards. But London, with 2 turnovers, defense, if they continue to play hard, who knows, this game could turn out to go the other way. But here's a look at the highlights. Demonte Baines able to get the first touchdown for London. And then, for Mexico. Then the Conquistadors once again get the football. They were having some big drives. Bernard Locker got scored, got denied because they called it back, but then he gets in the end zone here for this touchdown run anyway. That puts the Mexico City Conquistadors up 17-3. There's a couple of big plays here by Mexico City, and at the end of the day, they tried their best to go down the field to make something happen, to get some more points, just a little bit, just pretty much being greedy. And ended up coming back to bite him here on this play. Aaron Pritchett getting blown up. Excuse me, not this play. Next play. I don't know why they re-showed that pass again. But this play right here, Jack Brodine with a nice swipe off the lineman. Big hit, forced the fumble. Eric Friedman with the fumble recovery. And the Bulldogs, they're in this game. 17-10 here at the start of the second half. And here goes Mexico City kicking it off. So a great start here for London. They've got to take advantage. Good tackle made there as he'll be brought down at the 31. There goes Timmy Mert coming out onto the field. His team only down by a touchdown. The offense has struggled. If he can lead his team down the field for a touchdown here on this drive, they'll be able to tie things up and put the pressure on Mexico City. Here goes play action. Mert with a throw, wide open down the middle of the field. Beautiful jump cut, and Saul Leckie, the very first play to the house for a touchdown, 69 yards. Unbelievable play, and just like that, London has an opportunity to tie this ball game up on the money pass. And what a play by Leckie. This is what he does best. When the ball is in his hands, he knows how to make plays, and he's done it time and time again since his first time being in the league, since this league started. Made big appearances and big plays late in the season, which gave him the ability to start. This was a guy who was not a starter at first, and from his big plays, which actually won them the Relocation Bowl in the first season, I mean, it's just plays like this that continues to keep him a big-time player that they need to get the ball to on the field. Here goes the kick, and we got ourselves a tie ball game just like that, 17 apiece. It looked like the Mexico City Conquistadors were going to run away with it here early. But now things have changed. Knee's going to be taken there by Carter. And we got ourselves a tie ball game at 17 as Aaron Pritchett comes out onto the field. 10 of 15, 190 passing yards. He had a fantastic first half throwing the football. He's got a touchdown as well. But he no longer has the lead. And so see what he can do about that here on this drive. Playoff hopes here on the line here for Mexico City. Play action. Aaron Pritchett on the move. He'll take off and slide to avoid the contact by Friedman. And that's going to be a nice gain of 8 yards. Big time drive's got to be made here by Mexico City. There's a handoff. Locker in the open field, picked up and dropped at the 43-yard line by Barber. Nice tackle there. But that's going to be a first down for Mexico City. And the offense, they're looking pretty solid here on this drive. Let's see if they can continue to keep that going. A big time hit though. The safety Barber is just about to deliver a mean case of the stiff arm to Artis Payne, the defensive back, but the safety says, we're not going like that. Makes a good solid tackle, and he brings him down. Nice balance of offense here. 15 run plays, 15 pass plays. And here goes the 16th carry on the day. Denard Locker gets flipped down at the 48-yard line. Nice gain of 8 on first down. And if the Mexico City Conquistadors can just establish their ground game, I believe that this team can surely come up with the victory, because that's really all that they're missing at this point. The aerial attack is there. If they could get the run game going as well, it's going to be a tough day for this defense. No motion Howell over to the right side. Here goes play action. They'll look to throw and scrambles. Hangs on to the football this time as he'll have the first down. Another look at this play, and there was nobody there on the left side. Probably should have ran out wider. Definitely should have ran out wider. Pretty much running straight into the defensive player once again, but he knew where he needed to go for the first down. I guess he didn't want to result in a foot race, and so he just took off and got what he could, able to pick up the first. There's a handoff to the outside. Solid tackle made there once again by Mowdy, and Mowdy has been doing a great job when he hasn't had anybody there to block him, on making solid open field tackles on Denard Locker. That's the exact same play that he made in the first play of the game. Loss of a yard. Once again, second down and 11. And drop back looking to pass, and here goes Pritchett taking off. Slides to avoid the contact. He had nothing but a convoy of London Bulldogs around him looking to take his head off, but wise decision there by the quarterback there. And the veteran able to live to throw the football again. And I've already said, we talked about the mobility of Aaron Pritchett. He shows he's got a little bit of wheels on him. He's not fast really, but he's got enough speed to be able to get away from a couple guys, especially defensive linemen. And there he gets the job done. Here goes a great run to the outside. Mean stiff arm. Denard Locker brought down inside the 15. Great run there by Locker, doing what he does best, and that's finishing runs with power. A mean stiff arm, able to extend him for some extra yardage. And here's another look at this play. Nice job of setting up the blocks here. He slowed up a little bit. Once he saw where the hole was going to be, he hit it for as best as he could. And he was able to get himself a nice first down. Here's another look at this stiff arm. Pays back Barber for that tackle that he made earlier. Drops him on the ground. 1st and 10 for Mexico City. It's looking like a good drive here for the Mexico City Conquistadors. See if they can take advantage, though. Here's a handoff. Locker, that's going to be the backup getting his first touch. That's B.J. Lavalius. 2 yards on the carry. It's second down and 8. Conquistadors exactly at 100 yards rushing here on the night. Shotgun Aaron Pritchett. Here goes Pritchett looking to throw into the flats. Lavalius, nasty spin move, and he's got the first down. Great play there by B.J. Lavalius. A lot of players in this league that we've seen this class go out to have ran out of bounds. That time putting his foot in the ground and stepping up the field. Nasty spin move, which sent the defender spinning. But he's got the first down, as that'll set up first and goal for the Mexico City Conquistadors. So a mean case of ankles there sets up a first and goal for the Conquistadors. Can they take advantage of this good-looking drive? 2 yards away from the end zone. Play action. Here goes Pritchett. Tries to take off, and I don't know what he was looking at. He had the guy wide open into the flats on the right. Did not see him span around that direction. And I guess he felt he could outrun the defense there. Like I said, he's pretty mobile, but he's not that mobile. He's going to be able to outrun good defensive players such as Kaiser. Able to bring him down there. And that's a missed opportunity. I saw someone open there. He could have really easily thrown that one out to as soon as he got the football in his hands. Just did not see him. So after the sack, it's a 5-yard loss. The second and goal at the 7. There goes a handoff up the middle, and Locker is just smacked around, dropped down after just a gain of a yard. Really nothing he could do there on that play. And now just one opportunity to try to get this ball in the end zone. How will the Conquistadors plan to get this job done? We'll see. No motion, Ulbrich. And here goes a pass attempt. Aaron Pritchett getting pressured, throws the football away before taking the sack. And that is going to bring up fourth down. Great red zone defense by the London Bulldogs. And that's great. That's what you want to see your defense do. I mean, if you get in a situation where moving the ball in chunks, you're about to get scored on, stand your ground there in the red zone. They stop them when they were at the 2-yard line. And your defense got to be feeling great despite giving up some points. And so the Conquistadors stretch their lead back as they go up by only a field goal. 3 points added on there by Lambo. Game that has ended up just as we expected, guys. It's going to be a competitive game all the way to the end. Timmy Mert getting himself warmed up and ready to lead his offense down the field for another scoring drive that will take them the lead here for the first time tonight. But we'll see if they can get it done. Taken down at the 34-yard line. There goes Pritchett. Timmy Merritt. 15 of 20. 152 yards, a touchdown, no interception. So he's played good as well. He's had a couple of inerrant throws and missed opportunities where he had receivers open. Let's see how he does here on this drive. 1st and 10, they'll look to throw. And they'll let one fly into the flats. Good tackle made there after the catch there by Mack. And that'll be a 3-yard gain for Reggie Wilson. The London Bulldogs really like to get the ball out into the hands of their tight ends. They really feel like both Wilson and Ray Wilson are really good tight ends that can really stretch the field on the offensive side of the ball. And right now they're doing a good job. I mean, that's the 4th catch there for Wilson, but only for 11 yards. So this defense starting to take out those key players and trying to get their stop to get back on the field offensively. Play action, and here goes Timmy Merritt. Hit, fumbles, and he recovers it back. And that's going to set up a 3rd and 20. Big-time play there by the defense. Almost turned out to get ugly there for the Bulldogs. Pressure came in hot. He had no chance. Antonio Griggs with his 2nd sack of the night. Look at him just pushing back the rookie. That's actually Harding pushing back the rookie, and he just goes to work on the left guard there. Forces the fumble, but luckily for the Bulldogs, they recover it back. But now they'll face a long 3rd and 20. Play action. Here goes Timmy Mert, looking to make a play downfield. There goes Saul Leckie again. Wide open. Nobody's going to catch him. Touchdown, London Bulldogs, as they will take the lead for the first time today. 76 yards this time for Leckie. He was able to get wide open on man-to-man coverage. Golden could not stay with him. That's a fast wide receiver there. As he was able to make the catch, get on the other side of the defender. He could not position himself enough to be able to pursue a tackle. And once again, untouched to the end zone goes Saul Leckie for his 2nd receiving touchdown of the night. Bulldogs now have the lead. There goes the extra point. The kick is up. It's good. 24-20 is the score as the extra point gets tacked on there by Franks. What is this Mexico City defense going to do about Saul Leckie? I believe he's only got 2 receptions here on the night, and he's well over 100 yards. Both plays was pretty much 70 yards a pop. 69-yard touchdown where he's able to get a juke move and go in the end zone untouched. And he does the same here on the very next time he touches the football for 74 yards. So they've got to find a way to slow him down as fast as possible. He's already on pace to receive for over 200 receiving yards here in this ball game. They got to make sure that he doesn't get any opportunities to make big plays like that again. What's good, Clifton General? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Forgot to say what's up to you too, Toronto Huskies Fan 5. Offset I formation here at the 25-yard line. And here they go, a handoff up the gut. Locker with a mean stiff arm. Almost gets the first down. Stopped just inches short. It's 3rd and inches. And I mean, Denard Locker has really been doing a great job running the football as we're accustomed to seeing him run this season. Those stiff arms have been deadly. Duncan Bain able to get him down just inches short of that first down. And why not give it right back to the powerhouse? And they don't do that. Play action, catch the defense off guard, throws, and a nice diving catch by Denard Locker. What can he do so far in this ball game? A diving grab to move the chain for a first down. That's his 3rd reception for 45 yards also on the night. That was a tough catch made there by a running back who has been having a stellar season. Shotgun 4-receiver set here for Mexico City. They'll scramble, throws on the move, and that one could have been caught by 2 Conquistador receivers. And luckily for the Bulldogs, goes to the ground, incomplete. I can tell you one thing, though, about Aaron Pritchett. You see him moving around in the pocket. That's one thing he's very good at, is extending plays. And so they've got to make sure that they get pressure on him as soon as possible if they want to come with a win. Well, here goes a counter run play. Denard Locker with another nasty stiff arm. Throws off Carlos Gent, the defensive back, for a gain of 7 on that carry. Just 3 yards away from the first down. Pistol formation here for Pritchett. Setting up the running back screen. He's out there. He's got the blocks, and he's got the first down as he gets this one across midfield to the 48. Under 3 minutes left to go in this 3rd quarter before we head into the 4th and final. This has been a competitive game. In the beginning, it looked like it was all Conquistadors for sure that they were going to be able to get into the playoffs, but the resilience and the fight by the London Bulldogs to be able to come back and take the lead here in this ball game has been nothing short but amazing to watch. They were down by 14 and now here up by 4. First down and 10, though, for the Conquistadors as they'll look to take their lead back. And there he goes, throwing while on the move, on the money, and there goes the rookie. Can he get in? Touchdown, Mexico City. There goes Piku McCullough, the first-round draft pick. And Mexico City grabs the lead. Beautiful throw while on the move, and this is just something that he's done all season. McCullough with the score. Mexico City back on top. Who is going to win this ball game? I mean, this game has been back and forth so far all night. Kick is good, and they will take a field goal lead with the brand new score, 27-24. 6 plays, 75 yards, all done in 3 minutes and 2 seconds. It's between him and Contavious Henderson for offensive rookie or offensive rookie of the year in the AFC. And there goes a nice return as he gets this one to the 35. And man, with a big play like that, I mean, this is the final game of the season. Contavious Henderson has had himself an awesome season as well. We'll be able to see those awards after the season is over. A lot to come in the RFL. Can't wait for season 4 too. But man, the playoffs, that's right there, man. Cannot wait to see who's going to be our season 3 Relocation Bowl champions. Offset I formation. Here's a handoff. And that's going to be Griffin Trope taken down at the 40 after a 5-yard gain. 10 carries for 31 yards. So they've really shut him down and made him a non-factor in this offense. Only averaging 3.1 yards a carry. Running Bulldogs offset I formation, but here goes a run up the gut, and that's going to be a first down. This time Griffin Trope able to make a nice run. 2 back-to-back good runs there by Griffin Trope. And that's going to move the chains pretty well as they'll set up 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. Offset I formation. London going to run the football. Nice explosion there by Trope. It's been the Trope show so far on this drive. That is going to make it his 3rd carry back-to-back. And they have all gone for good yardage. Already helping out his average, close to 4 yards per carry. They'll bring in Devin Burley, though, in the backfield. And there goes Burley getting his 2nd carry. Nice, a nasty stiff arm there on A.J. Pestock, but nice solid tackle there by the rest of the defense to bring him down. It's now 3rd down and 3. But that's going to be the end of the third quarter. A lot of threes there. We head into the 4th and final quarter to determine who's going to come out with this victory here. The playoffs is in the balance here for the Conquistadors. A win guarantees them a spot. A loss will drop them. So it all comes down to this 4th and final quarter. Just 15 minutes left in this ball game. The London Bulldogs are a field goal away from tying the game up. A touchdown away from taking back the lead. Good field position here at the 44. They try to run the football, and the defense blows that up. A.J. Pestock going to drop him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss. That'll bring up 4th down. A.J. Pestock just comes through clean there on a blitz. Able to blow up Griffin Trope there on that play. And the Conquistadors get the stop that the team was looking for. It's up to the offense to take advantage now. But here goes the punt. This one high into the air. Fair catch going to be called at the 24 there by Piku McCullough. Speaking of McCullough, last drive, was able to take it the distance for a touchdown. Aaron Pritchett trotting back out onto the field. His team up by 3. Can they go up by 2 possessions? That is pretty much a must right now at this point to give them a little bit of breathing room away from the Bulldogs. Definitely got ourselves a game here. Coach Armstrong, shotgun, 1st and 10 at the 24. Here goes Pritchett, throwing that one out to his tight end Howe, as he'll go down at the 28 for a gain of 4. Six yards they'll need here for a 1st down, and they're going to come out 5 wide empty set. Pritchett looking to throw, and a big catch made there for a 1st down. That's the rookie Jamonte Baines, who's got himself a receiving touchdown today. So far, only the rookies scoring touchdowns except for the veteran running back Bernard Locker for the Conquistadors. So rookies have definitely been making some big plays all season here for Mexico City. Here goes Aaron Pritchett. Pressure coming off the edge, and down he goes for a sack. Cedric Friedman drops him down, and that brings up a 2nd and 16. I've been calling him Eric Friedman all game. That time, remember, this was Cedric. But a big-time play there by Friedman. You can see him coming off clean from that left side. With just too many guys coming in there for Bernard Locker to pick up. He had to pick up the guy closest. He did that. Just did not offer enough time. Big time sack there by the defense. Sets up now a long 2nd down. And they'll run the football here. Bernard Locker knocked down at the 36. That's a 6-yard gain to get them back the yards that they lost. And that also puts Locker over 100 yards rushing for the night. Big 3rd down and 5 here, 3rd down and 10 here. Last time they were in this situation, Pritchett was able to make a throw to move the chains, and he does it again. Breaking tackles the tight end Howe, and he gets this one to the 25 for a 1st down, but there's a flag on the field. Travis Hansen, the right tackle, gets called for holding. That was a big 1st down pickup, and that one may come back to bite the Conquistadors. I don't know how many plays in the book that's going to get you 20 yards. But we'll have to see if they can probably do it. Here goes a shot down the field. Catch is made for the 1st down. What a grab by Jamonte Baines. And yes, Jamonte, not Javante, with an M. Rookie submitted draft player right there. Man, what a game this rookie is having. He's got himself a 1st down regardless for the Conquistadors. No drop back, looking to pass, and wide open for a 1st down. He's got his tight end stiff arm as he gets this one inside the 20. Nice play there, over 300 passing yards now for Aaron Pritchett. Coistra, the tight end there, who's been quite quiet for the 2nd half of this season. He made some big plays earlier in the season. I really haven't seen him touch the ball all that much, but that time, making a big play. Nice 1st down. Nice little stiff arm. And that sets up 1st and 10 at the 18 for Mexico City. This crowd is hyped up here in the Golden City here. I formation. There's a handoff, and Locker just lowers the shoulder and blows through those 2 tackles and still manages to get 3 yards on the carry for a gain to set up 2nd and 7. He just runs the ball with just so much aggression and authority. It's just really tough to bring him down. You got to make sure you got more than one guy in on a tackle. Here goes a run to the outside. Nice open field tackle, though, there by Ronell Crosby. London is number 5 in the league again with in rush defense. They've given up over 130 rush yards here today. That just goes to show you how much of a beast in the backfield Bernard Locker is. He'll drop back looking to pass. Aaron Pritchett tries to scramble, and he still tries to get the 1st down. He just was not able to get it. Somehow the guy managed to get a yard on the play. Well, that's going to bring up 4th down. Good defense by the Bulldogs. Was good, Phantom. Appreciate you coming through the live stream. And here goes a field goal attempt to put them up by 6. Kick is up, and it is good. Straight, easy chip shot down the middle. We got ourselves a 30-24 ball game here. This game just continues to get interesting because this is still a one-possession game. A touchdown will give the Bulldogs the lead. This is for the playoffs. The Conquistadors have got to battle it out here for 7 minutes and 40 seconds. If they can hold on, we'll be able to see them for the second consecutive year in the RFL playoffs. Now remember back to also in season 1, they were the worst team in the RFL with a 4-12 record. Changed things around last season, became a powerhouse team, always had great defense. Their offense started snapping things together. Got eliminated in the playoffs pretty early, but I mean, this is definitely a team that's still on the rise, looking to get right back to go further. Here goes Timmy Murritt. Great protection, throws over the middle for a first down. And this is where the Conquistadors have struggled here tonight. Is when this offense is spread out. It seems like this defense tends to go in man, and they just don't got their cornerbacks to be able to stick with these guys on the outside. Big first down completion sets up 1st and 10 at the 43. Pressure coming, and he'll extend time, scrambling. He's got the first down and then some. Stiff arm, and there he is setting up 1st and 10 at the 33. 24-yard rush by Timmy Murritt. What a game this has been between two international rivals. I mean, this conference is, well, this division just has the most iconic rivalries. You got the London Bulldogs versus the Celtic Tigers, and you got this right here, Conquistadors versus the Bulldogs for sure. After this season, this is definitely a rivalry guys are going to want to look out for next season when they meet each other twice a year. Here goes a completion out to Saul Leckie. Every catch that he has made has gone for a first down. 6 catches, 101 yards, 2 touchdowns. That has definitely got to be off because he had a 69-yard touchdown earlier and then a 74-yarder. So those stats, I don't know what happened there. Those were definitely off. The 1st and 10, arrow motion Cartwright. There goes a pass, intercepted. That's going to be A.J. Pestock with a huge turnover for Mexico City. Terrible pass from Timmy Murritt. And that was a dangerous throw to make anyway. Looks like it was covered well by Pestock. Then he just throws it to him. That play right there may just put this game away if the offense can go down the field and Aaron Pritchett can at least get any type of points as far as a field goal or a touchdown. That's going to put a lot of pressure on the London Bulldogs, putting them down by more than one possession and most likely putting this game away. But we'll see what they can do. Here's a handoff. Locker with a stiff arm. Man, he has been giving those out all day. And that almost extends it for a first down. Drops inches short. 2nd and inches at the 28. This Bulldogs defense looking to come up with a big stop here. Not trying to stay on the field for too long. Time working against them. Down by 6 points. This is a big 2nd down here, though, for the Conquistadors. Locker has got the first down. And at this point, the strategy for Mexico City is to run the football effectively, kill clock, and come out with a victory. That's going to put you in the playoffs here. This is huge here for Mexico City. And I'll have to take pictures of Mexico City after this game if they do win, because this is a team I haven't taken photos of yet. Neither have I for the Armadillos or the Riverhogs, because I wasn't sure which of those teams were going to be in the playoffs. But here goes Aaron Pritchett scrambling. I guess that's just something to get some yards and to keep the clock running. So pretty decent play there. Short gain, though, of 2 yards. 2nd down and 8. Game plan's working so far here for the defense. Pistol formation. Here's a handoff to the outside. Good play there in the backfield as he'll be met there by Duncan Bain. Loss of a yard on the play sets up now 3rd and 9. What's good, Coach Goods? Appreciate you coming to the live stream. Big game for you and your Armadillos tomorrow. You guys must get the victory over the Riverhawks. If not, you guys will miss the playoffs. That's if the Conquistadors win here, though. So the Conquistadors have got to win. They're up by 6, but there's still a lot of time for them to come back. And there they go, play action. Pressure coming, and I don't know what he was doing on that play. Fumbles, and then Lyman picks it up. Fumbles again, and it's going to be recovered by the Bulldogs. What a wacky play, and that's going to set the Bulldogs up in excellent field position to be able to score a touchdown to take the lead here late in this ball game. What was Aaron Pritchett doing there on that play? He seemed like he was just trying to take the fall and cover up the football. Still wasn't able to hang on to it. Look at him. He's corralling the football. He knows he's about to be sacked, but he still fumbles the football. He goes too far back for one. Should have just hit the deck and stayed where he was. And he tried to be cautious with the football, and it still didn't work. Great job there by the defense. Timmy Murritt with an opportunity to put this ball game away. Murritt threw an interception last time. Here he goes, a throw and an obvious face mask penalty there on Golden. That's going to give him 15 extra yards.
Face mask. Defense.
Face mask by the defense. Perry Golden. And that's just not a play, not a smart play at all to make, especially in this situation. Man, Aaron Pritchett, if his team loses this ball game and a chance at the playoffs because of that fumble, man, that's going to eat him up overnight. The 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Shotgun, Aaron Pritchett looking to throw. Lets one fly. Great defense. That was Mack trying to dive in and make the interception, but he couldn't come up with the pick. And that brings up 2nd down. The Conquistadors just at least want to make sure that they don't get in the end zone for a touchdown. That's all that they need to do. But, I mean, that's going to be tough. Got a good defense that can definitely get the job done. But with this great field position and this momentum on their side, could prove to be very difficult. Corral going to be in motion. They'll run the football, and down he will go. Great job by the defense as this run goes nowhere. It's about maybe a yard on the play, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. It's 3rd and 9 for the Bulldogs when we come back. Who is going to win this ball game? Will the Bulldogs pull off a great comeback, or will the Conquistadors prevail to go into the playoffs? We'll have to find out shortly. Big 3rd down here for the Bulldogs. Bunch formation. He'll look to throw, setting up the running back screen, and down he goes for a sack. Antonio Griggs gets to him, and the Bulldogs trying to pull out all the stops here. They said, forget it, we are going for it. They do have all 3 of their timeouts, so it's not a bad decision. Throws it up, and it's caught for a touchdown. What a play. They still are able to get in the end zone, and they are an extra point away from taking the lead late in this ball game. What a throw by Timmy Murritt. He gets hit right in his mouth as he makes this throw, but he still puts it on the money to his tight end, Wilson. And here goes the extra point to give them the lead with under 2 minutes left to go. Kick is up, and it is good. 31-30 with 1 minute and 42 seconds left in this game. The short kick's going to help out the Conquistadors as this one is fielded at the 12. And here they are with 1 minute and 39 seconds. 3 timeouts. Ball at the 30-yard line. This is most likely their last shot at trying to drive down the field. Now, they don't have to do anything spectacular here. All they need to do is move down the field effectively, get into field goal range, kick the field goal, and win this ball game. Playoffs on the line here for Mexico City. Aaron Pritchett spinning around. getting pressured, scrambles. He's got the first down. Nice little stiff arm. He's fumbled multiple times here, 3 times in this ball game. So he's got to be careful. Pritchett looking to throw down the field. Scrambles again. Hopefully he slides this time, and he will, as he'll have a 2nd and 2 at midfield. They'll look to throw. Pritchett lets one fly, and he's got the first down to Howe. Couldn't be in a better situation than this. All they need is a first down to solidify field goal range. Pritchett looking a little tired. He's going to look to throw, though, into the flats. And he tried to strip the football away. Smart heads-up play there by the defender, but he could not rip it out of the arms of Locker. It was good, Coach Brown. Appreciate you coming through. 2nd down, he'll throw a weird one, but he gets the first down, and that should put them in field goal range. They'll call a timeout, and if I'm Mexico City at this point, I am just going to run the football to center my kicker and kick this field goal to win this ball game. They're still throwing it, though. Shot down the field, caught for a touchdown by Carter, and that may just put this game away as the Mexico City Conquistadors score with 25 seconds left on the clock. What a play by Carter. They still are aggressive with the play call. Aaron Pritchett on the money with the throw. He beats Carlos Gent, and that may be the game winner. Man, what a game and what a win this is going to be for the Conquistadors to get themselves and solidify a spot into the playoffs. Looking to go for 2 points here as Pritchett trying to scramble, slides in the end zone, but they say he did not get the ball across the goal line before hitting the deck, so that's not going to count for 2 points. Got to watch out here, though. Either way, it seems the London Bulldogs have to score a touchdown. They have all 3 of their timeouts. They can probably make some big plays. You never know what can happen in this league. We have seen many games in the final stretch come down to an incredible endings. But after the return by Sanders, 21 seconds remains on the clock for this man right here to try to see what he can do. Timmy Merritt, 21 of 28, 291 yards, 3 touchdown passes, 1 interception. He's got 21 seconds, though, left. He'll look to throw. Here goes Timmy Merritt. Good protection by his offensive line, and he overshoots a wide open receiver coming across the field. That's the running back. You got to connect on that throw. That's incomplete. And now we are under 20 seconds, 16 seconds left in this ball game. They are going to need a big miracle play down the field. They're lining up in Hail Mary already. We have seen this work before, though, but rarely. Here goes Merritt. Shot down the field. Should have been picked, and it is. And that's going to be ball game here in Mexico City as Mack comes up with his 3rd interception on the season to end the season. What a game this was here between these 2 international division rivals. Joey Mack putting the game away right there. And now all Mexico City has to do at this point, just come out and take the knee. They're not doing that, though, because Mexico City's got all the timeouts, but why just not take the knee? You get yourself at risk for a fumble. But it looks like it isn't going to matter anyway. Nice first down run. And that's going to definitely do it. 5 seconds left on the clock. No point of even talking about how much time is left or the chances. We all know this one is over. What a game this was. It came all the way down to the final seconds. The offense of Mexico City, over 500 yards of total offense. And now they will finally line up in the victory formation, trying to knock off these final 5 seconds, knowing that the playoffs are going to be ahead in the future. And so a timeout's going to be called They're just wasting them now, hoping for a miracle, which will not happen. It was a great fight between two division rivals here for sure. Bulldogs tried their best to come up with a big upset victory over the Conquistadors again, but I mean, even though they didn't win, they sure enough did not make it easy. And they'll take the knee for the final time. 2 seconds left on the clock, and we'll just look for one more knee as the final timeout has been burned by London. Impressive win here for the Conquistadors. Definitely going to be some momentum there for them as they get ready for the playoffs. The knee is taken, clock hits 0, and that is ball game. What a game this was here tonight. Great way to end the season there for the Conquistadors. No better way to end this season than to knock off your division rival, getting revenge for the last time you guys meet, and not only winning, but solidifying a spot into the playoffs. And so this is huge. And so with that win, that means tomorrow between the Armadillos and the Riverhogs, the winner of that game will claim the final spot. But so far for the playoffs, the way it's looking, let me go check out my list. Got to add them now. The Conquistadors, let me hurry up, type that in. Yeah, so the playoffs for the AFC side now. It's looking like this is who we have right now. The Sentinels, the London Black Knights, the Brooklyn Bulls, the Dublin Celtic Tigers, and now the Conquistadors with a big win here over the Bulldogs. Final score 36-31. This was a fantastic game to watch to the end. I thank you guys for coming through. If you enjoyed this live stream and you love RFL, love the action, make sure you hit that like button. Definitely goes a long way. Appreciate you guys for coming through, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the final 2 games of this long season to finish out Season 3 before we head into the playoffs on Madden 19. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you guys then. Peace.